Hi, this is Nate, and today we're looking at work in progress for Legacy. I want to show off Dappled Light. So here you can see I've got a little fractal lab, and I'm generating a 3D fractal that's it's got some leaves and some branches and some empty spots. And we basically generate a 3D texture, and then we bake that off and save it to a file. And then we come over here to Wind Lab, and once it's saved out as a 3D texture, it's really fast to look up into that texture, and you can use another noise lookup to modify the coordinates that you look up, and that's how you get this sort of side-to-side wind. And then by animating through the 3D texture that we generated, you get the sort of shimmering effect going on too. So this is going to be our dapple texture, and we're going to apply this to the mission to get nice dappled light. So when we actually go into the mission site, you can see what that looks like. Kind of looks like you're in a forest. I like it. I did a bunch of other visualization work here. I switched out my HDR tone mapper, which the result of that is that the colors look a lot more vibrant, more saturated. Before, if you saw the screenshots, they looked really washed out, and now I think things pop a lot more. So you can say this is the tower map that we've got going. It's dark inside and it's really bright outside. Probably needs a little bit more light in the interior, but we'll get to that. That's easy to add. While we're here, I also want to show off the other maps that we're generating, just so you can see where they're at. So this is the map that I showed last time. You can see it looks mostly the same, but the big difference is that the scenery is now casting shadows in addition to the people, and the quality of the shadows is a lot better. I also did a lot of performance work to get this all back up to spec, and then I used up all my performance headroom for the dappled light. So I have more performance work in the future, but that's okay. It's pretty solid here. At 60 frames. If I zoom it up to full screen on my big screen monitor, it drops down a little bit, but that's okay. One more site. This is the village that's being attacked by the Gorgon deer. You can see how that looks with the dappled light. This is more of a sunset effect. The light is at a lower angle, and you can see it's a little bit more yellow, and you can see how that looks. Got these little buildings. The most of the scenery art here is my Faco placeholder art, so don't judge that. The walls are placeholder, but it shows off the lighting, I think, pretty well. All right, thanks for watching.